Hello guys. Welcome to the construction community. Today we are going to go through the Procurement Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe's portal, the EGP system. Today I'm just going to show you how you can search for tenders. Maybe you have heard that there is a construction tender or any kind of tender that you have heard that you want to search for. Basically, you just want to search for tenders, like random tenders. Just see, are there any tenders which are open as of now under the category of construction, under the category of fencing, whatever that you might want to. So what you have to do first is you have to access the portal by just typing EGP Zimbabwe or just anything to come to this. So if you are here, you click the EGP system there. So today we are not going to do any sign up, we are not going to do any login in. We are assuming that you don't have even the account, but just want to search for what? For tenders. If you have an account, I will show you how you log in or how you can sign up. I will explain that on another video. But as of today, we're just going to go through the bulletin board here. So we have these tabs here. I want you to come to the bulletin board. This is where we will find the tenders. So for this one, I'm just going to look for we want to look for construction tenders that were published maybe a week ago or whatever that you might want, right? So you have to feed in the tender information that you want. If you want just to go through, you can just go through all this. These are the tenders which are there, right? But there are many of them: tools and hardware, construction and civil, new light motor vehicles. Like, this is just all the tenders which are open. You can just go through there, but it won't be necessary for you to go through all the tenders. But I'm sure you will be having a specific tenders that you'll be looking for. For example, for me, I'm under construction. I want construction tenders. So you come here, required supplier category name. You type in, if it's construction, you type construction. Then here we have the construction and civil works. What construction materials? Maybe you want to be supplier for construction material. Today we're just going to look for construction and civil works. You click here. Then we are going to give it parameters. We want tenders which were published from which date to up to today, right? Yes. Maybe it's from the 21st up to G. That's published from. Then you are coming here is published to the 28th. All right. You after that you then click what? Search. We are now looking for tenders which are published from the 21st, 28th under the category of what? Of construction here. If you know the tender ID, you can just click the tender ID. If you know the tender reference number, you click in the tender reference number. The tender title, you click in the what? The tender title. But if you are just searching for tenders, like random tenders, this is what you do. So you search here. After clicking search, these are now construction tenders which were published from the 21st up to today, which is 28. So these are all the tenders which were published. Then you now look for tenders that you might want, right? For example, as of today, I'm just going to look at this one, which has to do with road markings, Mvuru Town Council. So this is what this column is a published date. Then the other one is a closing date. So the closing date is this one, 29 October. But what's important here, you have to come here to this blue number. You click it. This is where you access the tender documents and the brief description of the scope, everything. It's here. So if you come here, this page, it will show you the pre-bid conference here, where the site visit and will be done and when all is here. You can also view the full activity, but as for me, I usually don't use this one. I usually go straight to the documents here, the tender documents. So this is the tender document now. If you click here, it will automatically download. For example, let's click it. You see, it is now downloading. It's already done. So this is the document. If you want to open it, you can click open. That's the document. You already have the document. So if you now have the document, you can you can now go through the document. If you can see if your company is eligible to apply, or if you are interested, with the scope of work, the description of works, what is required. So this is basically the tender, the tender document. So you are done. We haven't even logged in. We haven't